1811 4000। यही कंज्यूमर हेल्पलाइन।
Time now for the second lead on Face the Nation. No big shops, please. We are Marxists. After taking on the Tatas over the Munnar forest land issue, the V.S. Achuthanan government in Kerala is planning to stop Reliance Retail. Smita Nair reports.
One of the 3 Reliance Fresh retail outlets in Kochi setting the cash registers ringing in the first month of operations. A CPIM MLA may have happily inaugurated Reliance's first foray into the Kerala retail space, but the LDF government now making it clear that the corporate retailer is simply not welcome.
The mood of the people is deadly against the entrance of the Reliance in the retail sector. I am confident that this Reliance can do nothing.
The government has drafted a legislation on the lines of the Central Essential Commodities Act that will empower them to prevent or at least restrict the entry of corporate retail outlets. The government has directed the local bodies not to grant licenses to retail monopolies like Reliance and to cancel licenses already granted if the law permits. Reliance Retail proposes to open 70 outlets across Kerala's 14 districts and has already bought rental space for operations in the state capital. Interestingly, in the other left-ruled state of West Bengal, Chief Minister Buddhadev Bharji has rolled out the red carpet to Mukesh Ambani's ambitious retail initiative. The coalition partners have expressed reservations. With the opposition UDF supporting the Kerala government's move, the legislation could soon become reality. But the big question is, will it turn the heat up on other state governments sensitive to large format retail to do a rethink? In New Delhi, Smita Nair.
And the question we're asking is, government is proposing a ban on Reliance Retail. Does it make economic sense to target the retail giants? What is our poll saying? 60% saying no, it does make no economic sense to target the retail giants. 40% saying yes. Let's introduce you now to our panelists. R. Subramaniam, MD of Subhiksha, is joining us from Chennai. And right here in our Delhi studio, we have Sriram Khanna, who's managing editor of Consumer Voice. We're also hoping to be joined by Gurudas Dasgupta of the CI a little later in the show. Before we begin, here's a quick look at what else is in the news tonight. In fact, we do not have the rest of the news right now. Let's get straight now into Crossfire. Mr. R. Subramaniam, MD of Subhiksha, the charges against organized retail or against corporate retail is to drive the mom and pop store, the small shop out of business. The vendors and Rera Patriwalas will all be driven out of business, and that large numbers of Indians will lose their livelihood. How far is this true?
Sagrika, it's like this. The first thing is that the quality of jobs that is there in a typical kirana, the quality of jobs in a kirana is nothing great. You've been to these shops yourself, you've seen them, underpaid people, partly clad people working for a pittance, working for 16 hours a day. These are not the kind of jobs that any developing country should try to protect. Even if there is going to be some job loss, I think we should look at what is the quality of jobs being lost compared to the quality of jobs being created. The jobs that organized retail is creating today is of a far better quality. We have social security for all our employees. We today have more than 17,000 employees working across the country for us. Each of them gets PF, each of them has got an ESI cover. There is a lot of training that is happening for all of them. And as more organized retailers come in and join us, as we are the largest retailer in the country today, there is going to be lots and lots of quality employment getting created.
Quality employment will get created.
The other part is, yeah.
Okay, let me put the second. Let me just quickly put the second question to you, that in fact the big store is an American model, that Indians will simply not drive out 5 kilometers because petrol is not that cheap to a large store on the outskirts of the city simply to buy their bananas.
Sagrika, you're perfectly right. This is right 10 years back when we started business, and that's why we pioneered an India-centric model of retailing. Our retailing model is entirely small stores. If you see our stores anywhere in the country, in Delhi we have some 120 or 130 of them, in Bombay we have 100 plus. So basically, we have created a large network of small stores in the neighborhood of the consumer so the consumer can walk in. And that's what I think the rest of organized retail is copying us and doing now. I think that's exactly what's happening in the market. So all of us realize that trying to get a consumer 15 kilometers outside the city is not going to work in India.
Right.
And we need to be going where he is.
Shriram Khanna, respond to that. Then why should you be so fearful about organized retail?
Personally, I am not fearful. I welcome what Mr. Subramaniam has done. I welcome what other large retailers will do in the years. But I am a little apprehensive. That apprehension is based on that if this penetration of retail markets by organized large retail is too fast, it will have a social impact. It will displace
But you
jobs
heard
in the
Mr.
short run.
Subramaniam saying there about quality of employment. Are the people employed in a
I
kirana
am not
shop
denying that.
going to remain like that for the
Yes,
rest of their lives? Don't they deserve to be in a better job, in a
if you
more
find
organized
out
sector?
How many of those 70,000 people who are actually working in a retail store, you will find hardly any. These are a different kind of people, that's a different kind of people. So I'm not saying we should not create new jobs. The argument is not for creating jobs, but for giving consumers value. And I salute Mr. Subramaniam and his friends for giving consumers value.
Let's put that to the left representative who is joining us on the phone line. Mr. Gurudas Dasgupta of the CPI is now on the phone line with us. Mr. Gurudas Dasgupta of the CPI, when you oppose organized retail, do you not realize that you are actually opposing something that might be very beneficial to the poor consumer as well as to the poor farmer?
I don't agree with you, totally. Absolutely, I don't agree with you. Number one, the big retail trade, mostly of the foreigners or Indian origin, who will penetrate into the small market, they will look for their own margin. They will never do their business without margin. And in order to ensure that margin, for some time, they may appear to be cheap, but ultimately it will be much more costly. Therefore, don't believe that it is going to be beneficial to the farmers or to the small consumers. Secondly, they have displaced thousands of small shop owners and they are going to throw out of job lakhs of people in the country. Therefore, whatever benefit you are claiming for will be more than counterbalanced by the loss that the people will incur as a result of the penetration of the big business.
How very ironical that the left there is arguing in favor of the bourgeois, the small shopkeeper, and in fact turning its back on the poor consumer who might spend rupees one tomato.
welcome change.
I don't agree with you.
Mr. Subramaniam, would you like to respond to Gurudas Dasgupta's comments?
Surely, Sagarika, because I think, as you said, it's a total irony for the communists to be battling for the shopkeepers. But the bigger issue is that there are 1.3 billion consumers in India and there are 4 million shopkeepers in India. And I think the interests of 1.3 billion people are far greater than the interests of 4 million people. The other part is that I totally disagree with Mr. Dasgupta saying that we will look for a margin and therefore we will be costlier. We will look for a margin, but we will be more efficient. The entire point is about efficiency in buying, efficiency in operations and scale in operations. And all of these can deliver our margins and still give lower prices to us. And we've been doing this not since yesterday. We've been doing this for the last 10 years.
Okay, so
and consumers in Tamil Nadu, now consumers across the country get the benefit.
Right, the supply chain will be made much more efficient. Let's take you up on that after this tiny break on Face the Nation. Welcome back to Face the Nation. We're discussing whether organized retail will actually mean more opportunities for Indians or will it drive millions of Indians out of jobs. Mr. Gurudas Dasgupta of the CPI, respond to what Mr. R. Subramaniam of Subiksha was saying, that you are actually arguing for 4 million shopkeepers when in fact 1 billion consumers stand to gain from the cheap prices they will get at these organized retail stores.
His argument is completely arbitrary. We are supporting definitely small shopkeepers. That does not mean we are ignoring the interests of the consumers. Recently I was in Ranchi. There is a new shop opened by Reliance for tea, and a cup of tea is being at ₹10. By the side of it there is a moderately good restaurant where tea costs only ₹3. Therefore it will be costly.
But why are you so scared? Why are you so fearful?
Why should I be scared?
Why should you not trust the Indian producer? Why should the Indian farmer not be able to produce?
Who told you I'm scared? I am not scared. I am not frightened. I am open directly, openly, and we shall do it. The question is, in the name of so-called efficiency and in the name of catering to the need of the buyers, you are only pleading for the penetration of the organized big business in the small retail trade.
Organized big business and
Retail,
the...
retail trade from India and
Right.
outside. It has never been cheap, and I refuse to accept it is cheap. It will be, if it is at all cheap, it will be only for a period of promotion of sale, and after it reaches the market, they will again be costly.
Shriram
They are
Khanna, let's put the question to you. Okay, you don't accept that it will be cheap. All right, you've had your say.
Please,
One second, let me
please,
just get Mr. Shriram Khanna in on this. Why will the corner shop be going out of business? After all, it will give
You see,
credit, it's
let
close
me
to the
tell you,
consumer, it will always be convenient,
India
it
is
will
not
always
the only
remain.
country where large-scale retail has come and is going to replace these shops. It has happened.
Will it replace or will it supplement?
No, in USA,
why don't they
in
coexist?
USA there are no longer mom and pop stores except in locations which don't have large stores. In UK it has happened. Now wherever in other countries it has happened, many governments, particularly in Japan and in Italy, when the same issue arose
Right.
30, 40 years ago, they didn't say no large stores, but they created a situation, a policy framework and a legal framework to make this process gradual.
Okay,
rather than
let's put that to Mr. Subramaniam of Subiksha. There is a problem with the model of the American retail giants, isn't there? I mean, that model, you said it's being tailored to suit India, but Walmart, we've seen, had to wind up in Germany. It didn't really work in Korea. So Walmart model does not really work in all countries.
You're perfectly right, Sagarika. In fact, that's why we keep saying that Indians are more in love with Walmart than the Americans are in reality. That's what is happening. The reality is, in India, you need to do the way the Indian consumer wants you to do. Indian consumer has thousands of choices, retail choices near his home. And the Indian consumer also likes to buy very, very fresh food. So he would like to buy 3 to 4 times a month in a grocer, and he would like to buy 7 to 8 times a month at his fruit and vegetable shop. You go to a fruit and vegetable shop every 3 days. So if the shop is 15 kilometers away, you obviously don't want to travel that distance. So an Indian consumer has a very different kind of a mindset to this.
Okay.
The other thing is, in India is the only country which has a concept of MRP. This maximum retail price concept is not there in any of the other 155 countries. And this MRP means that the Kirana store is not charging a premium to the consumer, and therefore for the consumer to go to a long distance store doesn't make sense.
Right.
Which is why we created the Subiksha concept, and which is why everybody is coming to the small store concept.
We're going to have
where
to
the
leave it
consumer
there,
gets the
Mr.
benefit
Subramaniam.
of buying close.
Right, we're way out of
you.
time. We're going to have to leave it there. Mr. Subramaniam, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Mr. Shriram Khanna, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Gurudas Asgo, CPI, who joined us on the phone line, thanks very much indeed for joining us. What do you think? What will happen to India when organized retail comes in? Will millions of people lose their jobs, or will the buying process become more professional, and will more people gain jobs? When we come back, the final results of our SMS poll and our defining image.